This is Statistics by XTSGX. The statistics end now. A sister ignored and bitter. An evil released. 9 hours of useless negotiating. 35 hours of night. My greatest failure. 6 elements lost due to the relationship broken. A majestic capital wiped out. 6,973 square acres of land rendered inhospitable due to damage from my failure. 107,035 citizens displaced. 110 gallons, 2 quarts, 3 pints, and 5 ounces of tears shed over your loss. 5,471 questions asked about the new features on the moon. 5,468 teary-eyed answers. 15 psychologists seen to try and stop the guilt I feel. 106 mirrors broken in anguish. 3 suicides attempted in despair. 11,500,020 citizens saved from starvation. 31,556,995,200 seconds without your smiling face. 14,036 night guard stallions relieved of duty for lack of a leader. 14,036 citizens unable to believe you betrayed them. 39 years, 7 months, 1 week, and 6 days of unrest followed my failure to save you. 7 wars fought excluding your help. 5 invasions repelled. 2 civil wars won. 6,140,005 lives lost. 525,949,920 minutes in between conversations. 344,000 words invented since you left me. 57 relating to grief. 51 chancellors who tried to comfort me. 4,712 addresses to the Parliament with only an empty chair next to me. 488,957 acts signed in law excluding your signature. 77,773 laws repealed minus your discretion. 1,702 days spent reshaping Equestria into a monarchy. 13 ministries reorganized without your input. 118,981 nobles suffered through alone. 12,005 textbooks written blotting you out. 61,525 documents classified about you. 8,765,832 hours without the love you brought me. 1 heart torn. 9,782,106 criminals were convicted, precluding your judgment. 1,003,000 sentenced to jail time or temporary banishment. 1,002,000 sentences lasted less than 100 years. 101,931 high court rulings in your absence. 365,243 failed attempts at recreating your perfect night. 9,384 hours spent appreciating your night, as I always should have. 114,466,358 bits spent on astronomy programs. 3,171 hours of encouraging ponies to enjoy the night. 6,804 laws passed to ease restrictions on nighttime activities. 2,599 businesses open 24/7. 432,165,301 citizens enjoying your night. 52,177.5 weeks of doubt about my failure to save you. 308,106 bits spent trying to find a way to return you home. 2 desperate attempts to use dark magic to rescue you. 355 deaths as a result. 15 years, 5 months, and 2 days spent trying to atone. 238,838 miles of vacuum that prevented me from comforting you. 183,204 alcoholic drinks consumed to numb the pain. 13,284 hours of radio listened to, trying to forget your screams of hurt and betrayal. 1,701 books read attempting to fill the void of entertainment and joy you left in me. 6,815,251 calories consumed trying to fill the emptiness you left in me. 1,110,239 meals eaten alone. 619 sleepless nights thinking about you. 7,562 dreams about my greatest failure. 364,109 day court sessions to think about what could have happened. 91 faithful students who have tried to replace you. 12,000 months spent worrying the public because of my sadness. 30,318 concerned citizens seeking to help me. 61,297 gifts received, trying to cheer me up. 1 blue stuffed alicorn, which I stained with my tears. 116 years, 4 months, 2 weeks, and 3 days of apathy. 1,433 monuments to my failure to save you were built. 11,208 settlements established while you were gone. 5,171,325 bits invested in infrastructure. A 51% expansion of Equestria since my failure. 304 years of peace between the nations. 3,189,214,001 deaths since I lost you. 982 years of waiting for some pony to be able to save you. 214 documents signed to place the festival in Ponyville. 1 student who had potential. 4 hours, 33 minutes, and 8 seconds of night eternal. 5 friends who were willing to help. 4 hours, 27 minutes, 12 seconds for them to reach the site of my greatest failure. 6 elements, lost no longer. 8.6 terajoules of magical energy released. My greatest failure, rectified. An evil destroyed. 10.2 seconds to raise the sun on a glorious new era. 30 seconds to reunite with you. 1,000 years of regret, redeemed. An eternity of joy, regained. The end. Well, that was super complicated. I suggest you go back and listen to that again, because that was just trippy. Like, first I thought it was Twilight, but then it was like Luna, and I'm like, what? And I think I'm going to go back and listen to it, because just, whoa, so trippy. Let me know what you thought of the Dead Island music. See, this time, instead of putting music in the other stuff, I had music playing through the whole thing, so it sets the mood and continues with the same mood, basically, which I think will work better than having there be silence, and then music, and then silence, and then music. I'm looking for a new username, because multi-fanfic-a-day, or multi-fanfic-a-day, like, I'll talk to people, and they don't care if I'm a brony or not. Like, I say I'm a brony, and they're like, oh yeah, I read pony fanfictions, and I have 400 subscribers, and they're like, really? What's your username? And I say, multi-fanfic-a-day, and they're like, what the fuck did you just say? Multi-fanfic-a-day? Multi-fan-f-a-day? And they just like can't get it right, and there's no way they're gonna write it down. If I had something like Yaplap or Aska or something phonetical, but also easy to remember and easy to write down, or Mike the Microphone, or like, you know, Wooden Toaster, and the Living Tombstone. Something ironic would be the best, but I don't know. Yeah, I just want a new username like that, and that's basically it. I really like this one. This one was pretty awesome. Yeah. So, that's it, basically, and I will see you tomorrow. It's going good with all the voting stuff, by the way, for the long fix. I'm thinking of The Legend of Echo, The Origins of Scootaloo, the second, or The Unexpected Love Life of Duskshine, or whatever the hell. And that's all I can remember at the moment that's likely to be read. Oh, also Fallout Equestria. I mean, judging by the votes, not judging by what I'm going to do. I may have different plans. But I'm gonna wait a bit before I choose one, especially because YouTube can actually count the votes for me and just show me which words are used most in the comments, And then I could just be like, oh, yeah, this is really easy. But the thing is, I have to wait before the statistics come in because it's 2 days behind and the video hasn't been out for more than 2 days yet. Okay. This has been a really long outro. Now I'm actually saying goodbye. See you tomorrow.